with Niele Ivey, head coach of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Coach, so glad of you to come on the podcast today here in Amelia Island. You've been to this meeting before. You're a vet a little bit here, so you guys just had some meetings. You don't have to tell us what was going down, but do you feel like you have a little more of a presence now in the room? You're kind of been here for a while now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always interested in coming down here and just getting a chance to learn new things. We had a couple really good meetings that were very informative. So, I mean, that's awesome. And I do feel like a vet now.
Yeah, you are.
Kind of understand the landscape. And no, it's always great to come down with the ACC.
Yeah. And speaking of vets, Hannah Hidalgo, we have to start there. Her season obviously was incredible. The Naismith Defensive Player of the Year, ACC Player of the Year, the list goes on and on. But specifically in March, that Vanderbilt game, I said this on the podcast, a month ago. I thought it was the greatest performance in NCAA tournament history because you bring into account the defensive side of the ball, and what she did. And there's been so many great performances, but against that team and that kind of player, Michaela Blakes, what have your conversations with Hannah been like since the season has ended? In other words, where does she go from here?
I feel like she's always a player that's evolving. She's always working to get better. So she just wants more, to be honest. I think we got a taste, and she got a taste of what it feels like to get over that hump for the past couple of seasons, getting to the Sweet 16. So getting to the Elite 8, that just made her hungry, to be honest. So we've had great conversations. She's really looking forward to this
I
summer
remember
getting better,
this
but also
past season
she's
ago, we
looking
did
forward to
beat
the season
Vanderbilt,
next
and
year.
we're heading to the Elite Eight
And
for the
I know
first time
you've
since
had
2019.
special connections with players. Skylar
So
Diggins
now-
comes to mind. Of course, she was
So
at
head coach Niele Ivey from Notre
the
Dame for women's
NCAA
basketball,
tournament when Hannah
and
had
I'm
that
certainly
class.
it's a lot of
Think of the hug
expectations for
between
Hannah Hidalgo
after
senior and
winning
the
that Sweet
brand new
16 game.
5
Can you
new
just
recruits
tell us
freshman
more
class.
about your relationship with her, and have you had that before with a player?
Yeah, that hug was honestly like everything. Again, just feeling like we got over the hump finally. And for her, she's been really loyal and staying here with me and helping me achieve that. And for me, being assisting her to achieving that as well. So relationships are really important to me. I know everybody knows I'm a relationship coach. It matters to me. It matters to see that the team is reaching beyond their potential individually and as a group. And just seeing her, like you mentioned, the stage that she was on, but also the performance and what she did last season to help us, and being an incredible leader and a captain. So I was just with so much excitement and joy and love. I have so much love for her and the team, and it was an incredible moment. And then to have Skylar Diggins in the stands. She's somebody I'm really, really close with. She came down to support me. She came out to support the program. And for her to be in the stands and celebrating the way that she did, I thought it was really, really amazing for the program.
It was special. To me, that's what college sports should be. You've got your alums, someone like Skylar who's so loyal, and then Hannah Hidalgo. And I know, and you don't have to get into this, Coach, but I know people call her. I know she's got people talking to her or whatever. And Notre Dame, of course, is one of the biggest brands in the sport. So she's going to be loyal, and she has reason to be, of course.
Yeah.
But I still think it's special. We don't talk about enough her loyalty to Notre Dame.
Right.
And she's going to be playing with an exciting new group this coming season. You have a lot of freshmen. You have a big-time recruiting class. You also have Leah Macy,
Yes.
who is a red shirt. So give us some of those names you're excited about with these young freshmen.
Now listen about the
you
5
mentioned
recruiting
I'm so
class.
excited about that group, the number 5 recruiting class in the country, and I was really, really grateful for them believing in the vision and
And the
for us
recruits,
to be able to build
well, we
that
know it's
group.
JT
We're gonna have
Embiid,
a
Jenna
really
Coolidge,
solid,
headline
core
incoming
freshmen
class.
that I think they're going to come in and make a tremendous impact. Number 1 be Chasey Abi. She's just incredible. McDonald's All-American. She's somebody that can play multiple positions. She's just an incredible young woman. She's also a great culture kid. She's somebody that's going to come in, I think, is going to make an immediate impact. Jenica Lewis, sharpshooter, another McDonald's All-American. So I'm really excited what she's going to bring. She can play multiple positions. She's a point guard, but she's also a 2-guard. She's going to be able to take pressure off Hannah, which I think is going to be great. But she's also a very high IQ type player. She's somebody that really sees the floor really well and plays the right way. So I'm looking forward to her. Bella Ragone, she's somebody from a lefty sharpshooter, comes from a basketball pedigree. So I'm really looking forward to her. But I mean, it just, the entire class, they're just really incredible. Amari Biles, she's going to be somebody that's going to bring a lot of size for us. She's another versatile player. And she's going to do really great things for us. And again, another high IQ type player. I had 2 kids from Texas, which was incredible for us. It's my first Texas kid, so I lived in Texas, so it was awesome to get both of those. And we call her Izzy. We have a bunch of Isabellas on our team.
You do. I was noticing that. I'm like, how is Coach going to keep this straight?
She's our dual sport athlete, so she's her first time having a player that's going to be a volleyball player and basketball player. She just actually she made the Canadian U18
Oh wow.
team. So I'll be competing against her in Mexico actually this next couple months. So I'm excited about her. She's going to bring a lot of versatility in the front court. She's really athletic, and she's somebody that I think is going to continue growing and getting better. And then we signed, 2 incredible transfers.
Yep.
So Maddie St. Rose from Princeton, all Ivy League, averaged 15 points, a stat still stuffer. She's somebody that's going to come in, and really, I'm going to really utilize her leadership and her experience. And Nia Hardy, somebody that I've seen. Have had to scheme against in Louisville, brings athleticism again to the front court, what I was really looking for. And I'm really excited about her. But all of them are all women of faith, number one. These are young women I feel like really align with who I am as a person in our culture and Notre Dame values, which I'm really excited about. And they're all hungry. They're really excited about this chemistry. You already mentioned, Leah Macy, but Kelly Radigan. So I'm just looking forward to building that chemistry this summer, and having somebody like Hannah leading us, kind of showing them the way, the Notre Dame way, is going to be really exciting to follow.
It's got to be fun to watch some of these young players play with Hannah for the first time. They've seen her, but I feel like when you're on the court with her, it's a whole different ballgame, right?
It's different.
Yeah,
So she's going to get them acclimated very, very quickly when they step on the court. But I'm excited for that. I felt like her leadership was the thing I talked about the most, her maturity, going from sophomore year to junior year. And I know she had that year under her belt this past season, and she's going to utilize those experiences by being a great leader on the court and off the court, showing them the ropes.
Her maturity this year, leadership, body language, I thought was all just so much better, which, not that it was bad, but it's just players grow up, and so much is asked of her, so much is put on her every night, and she showed up. She absolutely did. You mentioned Mexico this summer. I'm going to get this right, okay? You're the head coach of the women's U18 national team. You're competing in AmeriCup, so you're coaching a lot of these really young, talented players. How cool is that, A, to represent your country and coach? And I know you've done other things with Team USA, but also to be able to get to know some of these younger players.
Yeah, it's an honor to be able to be a part of the USA brand. I'm so excited. I got a chance to be assistant coach for the past 2 seasons, so I learned a lot from Terry Morin. I learned a lot just from being around USA basketball and experiencing it. So the goal is medal. The goal is the gold medal.
Of course.
Is winning it all. But like you mentioned, I get a chance to be exposed to some really great young talent, and I'm hoping that my mentorship can help us get to achieve our main goal, to win the gold.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of international basketball, this is so cool, Coach. You guys are playing in the Eternal City Tip-Off in Rome. And, okay, did I read this right? You guys will get an audience with the Pope?
We are.
Wow.
Crazy.
I've heard that our Notre Dame women's basketball team will face against the Villanova Wildcats on the Sunday, November 1st.
Imagine that basketball would take
And Rome, Italy to tip off the season off.
I feel like that honestly is my philosophy.
Let's listen to what you have to say.
Give our players that experience,
and we'll visit
something
Pope
that they would
Leo,
never have before. And it's going to be a chance
the
to
7th or the 6th
a couple years ago we went to Paris for the first collegiate game there. So now first collegiate game in Rome, a double header with the men. So I'm really excited. It's going to be, like I said, life-changing for them. And my goal is for them to experience things that they may have never experienced before, and to travel the world, to see a different culture, but also to show Notre Dame brand on that type of international stage. That's number one for me. So growing the game as much as we can. We want to. I feel like we have a great team coming in next season, and just to be representing University of Notre Dame on an international space is going to be awesome.
Europe deserves to see Hannah Hidalgo.
They deserve to see Hannah Hidalgo.
The world needs to see Hannah Hidalgo. And she's someone, tell me what Hannah Hidalgo does in the off season. I know she's got different coaches she's working with in addition to your coaching staff.
Yes.
Maybe spending some time away from South Bend, but coming back. Like, what do you see from Hannah in the off season that's maybe different than some other players? Yeah,
last summer she was with USA Basketball. She got a chance to experience that on another international stage. But she works with her dad at home. Her dad is her high school coach. I'm sure she's in the gym with her brothers, but she's somebody that cannot stay out of the gym. So I know that she's a gym rat. So I know that she's going to work on a lot of different aspects. But again, the leadership piece, bringing the new team in together, I know she's going to do that this summer. But yeah, she's going to work on everything. She's somebody that studies the game. I'm definitely going to try to get our team to support the W. So we might, Skylar, Maddie Westbrook, they're close. They're in Chicago. And hopefully we get a chance to see some of her former teammates either in Indianapolis, or Chicago. So being a chance to have that exposure, supporting the W. But she's going to live in the gym. There's so many things I know that she wants to get better at. And she just likes to fine-tune a lot of things. She's such a great a competitor and a great player. There's not too many things she needs to work on, but I know she wants to fine tune a lot of things to make sure her senior season is spectacular.
I can't wait. I'm ready to watch. Okay, speaking of the W, you led me there, so that's perfect.
Okay.
I thought it was really cool to see Cass Prosper, a player that her growth coach, like from freshman year to what she did this past year, and then betting on herself, entering the draft,
Yes.
and then making the Mystics, obviously playing well for them so far. How cool is that for you to see as a coach?
I'm so proud of her. You know, recruiting her, she had her goals, and
Yeah.
she stuck with those goals. She wanted to graduate. She graduated 2 degrees, and she wanted to leave in three and a half years to go to the draft. And she definitely bet on herself, but she put in the work. And I thought this season, her being ACC Most Improved, second team All ACC, just the development. But it was the time and discipline that she put into her game, and you know, credit our staff trying to help her. But also, I think it was her just really you know, stepping up last season and being a great leader, great captain. But she worked on every aspect of her game, and I'm just really proud of her. She started the first
Yes,
2 games.
I saw that.
You know, not only did she make this team, she's a starter, and you know, she has that confidence, and I'm so proud of her and rooting for her, you know, forever.
Along with Sonia Citron on that young
I know
Washington team.
I got two former Notre Dame players that are starting for the Mystics. They have a really young team, but she's going to make a big impact, and I'm excited for her.
It's my ACC dream, by the way, to see Georgia Amore and Sonia Citron playing together.
I know.
In Washington. I'll be watching them all summer. Coach, last one for you, because
Yes.
we know, okay, your fashion. Now, I know you're in the sweatsuit today.
Yes.
Because you're in official business. But just from a fashion standpoint, what are we doing in the off season? Like, how do we work? Because that's something you're known for.
Yes.
And you can't just put those looks together before the game. Like, you got to plan this out, right?
I do, especially the first game being in Rome.
Oh, come on.
I am going to have to do my work early this summer, so I might try to just do some different things. I need to elevate my style. I know I have to be prepared, so I'm going to do some shopping a lot this summer to prepare for it.
We're ready. Neil Ivey, thank you so much.
Will
Thank
we
you.
see her head coach in the upcoming season?
What's it like
Wow.
to get an exciting new